Hello again, everyone. Ambassador Terry with another What Are You Doing interview and another very interesting person to listen to. Kasawuli, Bantu, welcome.
Thank you, Ambassador Terry, and thanks for hosting me on your podcast.
I I am very honored myself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he is doing some really neat stuff out there, and he's award winning on top of that. So, Kasawuli, Bantu, what are you doing?
Thank you for asking. I'm a filmmaker here in Uganda, and I've done a couple of films, specifically specializing as a cinematographer. Uh, there's a feature film I worked on in 2019 called Country of Men. This is a very nice film. You can catch it on YouTube, and we shot it in the beautiful landscapes of Uganda. And this film is a very nice film to watch if you really want to tour Uganda. You can look out for some beautiful landscapes and some nice scenes in that film called Country of Men. And then this year, I've worked on a short film called Jimby, a film which addresses issues tackling sexual reproductive health rights and justice. So this is a well done short film, which we took a month long in pre-production, and really gave it a whole to make sure that it comes out nicely. So this film is a testament that I'm really doing my craft, and I'm really hoping that the future holds the best of my craft.
Fantastic, fantastic. Now you're doing shorts, and you're doing that in the country of Uganda on the eastern side of Africa. Tell us a little bit of how you got into cinematography. I think it's an interesting story.
Actually, since my high school, I had this small photographic camera where we used to go on fieldwork tours, and then I could take photos of my fellow students so that we can keep the memories alive. So then this built up a strong talent in me, and then I had to get along with the talent. So I started up as a photographer and then built up slowly to a video editor. Then, as time went on, I found myself a talent in me of being behind the camera to record some nice images which can tell stories to the world.
Fantastic, fantastic. You've had some good breaks. You have an eye. Okay, cinematographers are they're the eye of the world. You know how their perspective through the camera lens can change how people look at the world and a situation. It can be very powerful, be very humorous, as and um, uh, to do what you started doing so early in life and really stuck with it. It is a great story, and this story is not written yet. You're still writing it, and that is amazing. I think what I've seen on LinkedIn here about what you do is really terrific. Now you've got a couple of things in the works. Do you want to talk about them for a moment?
Absolutely. I'm also a part-time writer, and I'm embarking on a journey to doing meticulous research on putting up my debut book. This book is about a fabric in my culture, in my. This is a fabric that has been into existence since 1,200 years ago. So this fabric was invented by a man in my kingdom, and it is the fabric which really gave a future of dressing in my kingdom. So I'm trying to do thorough research on this fabric. It is called backcloth. This man, when he went on his hunting spree, he really needed some materials he would use to make trap nets for animals. But then he used to find tree barks that he weaved and then made the traps. But then this fabric from a specific tree, it was very perfect and successful. So when he was weaving it, he got this idea that, wow, if I can make this, how about if I turn it to be a cloth and I give to my wife? So this sparked an invention which is now being used even up to now. So I won't provide a lot of information. I want the information to be compiled in a book, which I'm putting up together. And I really call upon people out there if they can help me on this research journey, such that I can really give them the best book with meticulous photographs. Because I'm a photographer myself and a filmmaker, I believe I can put up a visual storybook if they can enjoy across the globe.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I told you this was going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Kasawuli, Bantu, thank you for stepping in and talking to me.
Thank you
And
very
thank you,
much.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening in. We certainly appreciate it. Bye bye for now. Hello, I'm Ambassador Terry. Let's talk soon.